Hey guys, what's up? It is Lena here. You probably already know that because I say this every time I start my videos up. But you know what? That's my niche, whatever. Anyway, guys, this is a review for the second episode of Best Friends Whenever, the new series that is on Disney Channel. This is the second episode of it, and so far this episode was pretty good. The two little boys, they okay. It's like the like the two siblings that go back and forth and stuff. Like it's that little thing. It's like they got their own little niche thing too. Niche, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so this time in this episode, Barry was trying to figure out, how y'all can how y'all time travel and all that. And it's like, I don't know, every time we touch, we just do it. So on this episode, they kind of they cheated on their test a little bit because Shelby had a whole plan for her and Sid to ace this test, go to college together, be grandmas together and all that, and how share business and stuff. But if they didn't ace the test and they go to separate colleges, it wouldn't work like that. So Sid was like, well, why don't we just go and time travel to the class and get the test and see what we're gonna be studying for. So at first Shelby was like, no, but then she's like, no, I guess it's a good idea. So they end up doing it, but then Shelby ends up getting a really, really bad rash. And it's just so bad. She starts stress eating. It's a stress rash, and it's so bad. And then you got Barry. Barry is trying to figure out how to time travel. So him and Nado kept lasering themselves so they could somehow do time travel too. And it ended up not working really well because he was like, they needed when it happened. Nado was like, when they happened, it was an accident. So then Bear was like, well, maybe we need to do our accident too and get some chaos. So then they got Brett and Chet, which all throughout the episode they kept doing magic tricks. Even though their last magic trick was really cool because he was like standing right there by the thing because it was like he was laying on the counter and they cut him out, but really he was standing right there. So it was a pretty cool trick too at the end. So that was really cool how the producers did that and made it like illusion. But I probably sounded kind of weird right now. But anyway, so yeah, so then they bumped into it, but then Nado ducked. And then when he ducked, Barry got his eyebrows laced off. So Barry was thinking about giving up on science and all that. But then I was like, no, don't give up on science because science is your thing. And if you give up, then you'll never know. And you never keep trying. So you can be as good as Albert Einstein or better than Albert Einstein and do time travel and stuff. So Barry's like, oh, thanks. And you guys know, okay, so the theme song is called Whenever by Forever in Your Mind. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if you guys know, but Forever in Your Mind is a group. And you had Rick, the guy who played Nado, Ricky Garcia, he's in that group. And so is Emery Kelly. And he was on the pilot episode. And he was the other boy in the pilot episode that Shelby was trying to go to prom with. So they both in that same group. And it's another guy in that group too. And they was both in the Emery Kelly. I remember somewhere he was on the X Factor. And I was like, oh my God, I remember him. So I think, I don't know if, I can't remember, but I think Simon may have put them all together and they made Forever in Your Mind, or they did that on their own after they left the show. But yeah, that's so cool that they doing their own theme song. He's doing their own theme song to his own show. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like I went and found it out. So hello, and he got really pretty big too. And yeah, so they was trying to figure out stuff. So then Sid finally admitted to them just cheating to Mrs. Nesbitt. Mrs. Nesbitt was like, y'all need to expel and all that. So then Shelby was like, well, let's just go take our punishment. And she's like, no, we're not gonna take our punishment. So they just jumped back to the class time. But Sid tipped her off to that somebody got a copy of the other test paper. So then Miss Nesbitt just made a new test that they didn't know the answers to or the questions. But then they didn't want but then they thought it was too hard, so then they just went back in time and made sure that Miss Nesbitt was never a teacher and was a cop, and it was another lady that was a teacher. So it was based on that whole cheating thing, but Sid did right, and she got like a good heart. It's like it's like how on some shows they got like the goody best friend and like the kind of bad don't really care best friend, but it's kind of like Shake It Up, how it has Rocky and Cece, like Shelby's Rocky and Sid Cece. Rocky, Shelby, Sid, Cece. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, but that's kind of how it is like that, and and like that will go back and forth. And then with Barry and Nado, that's like how I go back and forth with that too. But I thought the second one was pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review on it every week, like how it is, but I said this last time, but I'm probably most likely just gonna do it every week how it is, like how I do Casey in the Cover, because it is a new series and it's pretty cool. So thanks for watching this review. The second episode was it wasn't as good as the first one, but it's it's growing on me. It's growing on me. I like the theme song. The theme kind of reminds me of with the words and stuff. How Austin Alley's theme is. How the words is like Austin Alley with like the yellow and the borderline and big old words. Yeah, that's how it reminds me of. And they going like through time travel, going through their lockers and stuff, and walking through the walls and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But thanks for watching the review, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment the video. Since everybody knows, send everybody to the cast in the description below, and follow me on all my social medias in the description below. On tell me what you guys think about this show and just these 2 episodes, and I have to see if it got renewed or not. But I think it's probably gonna end up renewed. I never heard of a Disney show that didn't get renewed, unless it's like one of those Canada shows that's not really in the United States and it's like in Canada. Hey, that's not even that is. So yeah, but thanks for watching the review, and I will probably see you guys next week. So bye. Bye.